Hi, Ezra and family. My name is Crystal Riddle, and I am so excited to be working with you this school year. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I literally have probably 20 plus years of education experience. Started out as a kindergarten assistant, then I was hired as a kindergarten teacher. After about 10 years of teaching kindergarten, I decided that I wanted to stay home and homeschool my son, which we did that for about 5 or 6 years. And just a couple of years ago, I returned to public education and was a reading interventionist. And this past year, I taught first grade. So I am really excited to be working with you this school year. Just to tell you a little bit about what I've looked at as far as your data, let me pull this up here. Overall, I can tell you that Ezra is performing at a very high rate academically in the mathematics category. He scored an overall 171. Two areas that he scored exceptionally high in were data and probability, as well as geometry and measurement. Data and probability, he scored 197. I have identified two areas that he could use some more focus, and that would be algebraic reasoning and number sense. While those numbers were only 2 digits apart, algebraic reasoning and algebra was his lowest at 158. Some of the standards that I have identified in the algebraic reasoning, looks like Ezra's ready to decrease, he's ready to work on extending a pattern, AB pattern, identifying and repeating AABB patterns, ABCC patterns, and performing that with mastery. Let's see, the standard in particular that we're going to be looking at to address this, to bring him up, is KA 1.2. And one of the lessons that I thought would be perfect to help him master the understanding and comprehension of creating and repeating a pattern would be to work with manipulatives and teacher directed. There's some great literature out there for younger students. One specifically is called the M&M book, and there's another one, it's called the Skittles, but for this lesson I would use the M&M book. And along with that book, any sort of manipulatives, whether it be M&Ms or counting bears, color counting bears, or colored buttons. You could use Skittles, anything with a varying color or even a varying shape could be used to teach this lesson. Now, upon helping him understand and grasp the concept of creating and extending a repeating pattern, I would model and use a board or use some sort of video teleconferencing and just outline the what it looks like to create an AAB pattern. And then in turn, I would have him mimic that and create that, and then have him tell me what he has created as well. That way I can verbally assess just immediate understanding of whether he understands that concept 100%. So once again, I look forward to working with you this school year and taking Ezra even further than he even further than he is. Thank you.